Be so rough.
I mean, all he tried to do was kill somebody. That doesn't call for being rough. So this is all very riveting, but I think it's time for another Shatner performance.
I think I found a fallacy in our thinking, and it is this. We all assumed as we began to grasp the dimensions of this event.
God, I swear his pauses were written into the screenplay. I swear to God. I mean, let's count them. Let's count how many pauses are in this few seconds.
I think I found a fallacy in our thinking, and it is this. We all assumed as we began to grasp the dimensions of this event that something had happened to the rest of the world. But the evidence doesn't bear that assumption out. What has happened to us.
9 pauses. That's 9 pauses! Can somebody just tell this idiot to get to the point?
Please, Mr. Jenkins, can we get to the point? Every now and then, a hole appears in the stream of time. Not a time warp, but a time rip.
So he suggests that might be a time rip that the plane flew into, but that it doesn't work like how most time travel movies say it works.
That one can't appear in the Texas State School Book Depository on November 22nd, 1963, and hope to stop the Kennedy assassination.
No, that would be a friggin' awesome storyline.
This is the past.
So if you could actually follow any of that, they have to find some fuel and escape fast, or else they'll vanish with the rest of time. Dinah, for whatever reason, decides she wants to find out more about these Langoliers that Balky was talking about.
Tell me more about them.
My father used to say that the Langoliers were little creatures that lived in closets.
Like elves.
No!
Don't be ridiculous.
He said that all they really were was hair and teeth and fast little legs.
Robin Williams?
So that they could catch up with all the bad little boys no matter how quickly they scampered.
Stop it. You're scaring her.
Yeah, you're scaring the little girl!
Scaring the little girl!
So everybody realizes that they can't burn the fuel for the plane because fire doesn't work in this world. But Generic McDork here believes that he might have the solution to our problem!
I have the solution to our problem!
They get to the plane and bring the food and beer that used to have no flavor. But it turns out in the plane, it does. Which means time works okay inside, and therefore the fuel will work as well. However, while everybody's looking at that, Balky escapes and gets himself a knife. But it's okay, the little girl is there to try and comfort him.
He's scared to death. I feel so sorry for him. Mr. Toomey, please come out.
Well, you know that's really scaring the little girl.
Scaring the little girl!
Don't you worry, love. We're gonna have you right as rain in no time flat. Listen to me. She's got internal bleeding. We don't get this blade out of her right now, damn quick, she's gonna drown in her own blood.
Right as rain, darling, right as rain. She is going to drown in her own blood. Right as rain, darling, right as rain. Drown! So Dorky and the black guy go looking for a stretcher, but Balky is there waiting for him. It's okay, he's a black guy in a Stephen King film. They always turn out fine, right?
He's in here, he's in here!
You're one of them too, aren't you? A Langolier.
You know what figures. This guy has survived 3 Silence of the Lambs movies, and yet it's a Stephen King flick that finally kills him off.
I'm telling you, man, the black guy always dies first.
Damn!
But the dork knocks him out with a toaster in the bag, and the Brit decides whether or not he should kill him. But then he remembers how the blind girl told him to leave him alive, so that's exactly what he does. He doesn't tie up his hands or anything, he just sort of lets the psychotic killer sit there until he wakes up. What secret idiot service did this guy work for again? But, get this, the girl, even though she's been stabbed, uses her psychic powers to make Balky believe she's really there.
Hurry, Craig. Now stand, Craig. Stand.
Just as they give fuel to the plane and everyone gets on board, the girl creates a false image, again with her psychic powers, and makes Balky believe that he's at the meeting he was trying to reach. You know, if she's so good at this shit, how come she didn't predict when she was gonna get stabbed?
It's Mr. Toomey!
Hey, nanny, 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 hey, nanny, nanny, nanny.
Never mind him right now. We're all out of time.
So he makes it to the meeting and finds that Stephen King is there to give his blessing to this shitstorm of a miniseries.
Tell us how much money you made for us.
I didn't make any money for you. I didn't make any money for you. I lost money for you. And I did it deliberately. I did it deliberately. I did it deliberately.
Actually, I think this is how the meeting went with Tom Holland and Stephen King after this movie was released. But that crackling noise is getting louder, and we finally figure out what's been getting closer and closer all this time. Oh, let's get ready for a letdown! Yep, this is what we've been building to all this time, people. Some of the worst CGI you'll ever see in your entire life. What are you screaming at? They're just overcooked meatballs. Oh god, these are making the spider from It look real. That's how bad it is, people. Come on, just add in the other Pac-Man characters and the goofiness will be complete. By the way, there's a black guy inside in case you want to eat him too. So as they watch the film literally crumble before their eyes, the mystery writer decides he needs one more monologue to sum up the scene.
We know what happens to today when it becomes yesterday. It waits for them, the timekeepers of eternity, always following behind, cleaning up the mess in the most efficient way possible. By eating it.
Well, yeah, I guess you can't argue there. It really is the most efficient way possible. Sending giant elephant turds with chainsaw teeth to eat up every half second of time. Boy, God must have been really fucking baked when he came up with that idea. And thus, when all time passes, you will see giant ape testicles that eat up the world like a tuna sandwich. Sorry, could you repeat that? Write it down! So as time is eaten up by killer ski balls, the plane tries to retrace its tracks and make it back to the time rip.
What does a most secret classification mean when you've just seen a bunch of killer cannonballs rolling up the world?
Well, gee, when you put it like that, it sounds incredibly fucking stupid. We see that Dinah finally dies on the plane. I guess a stab in the lungs takes longer than a stab in the back to take effect. And they finally reach what they've been looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found what we were looking for.
It appears to be a Skygina. Okay, here's my question. Were the pilots who were originally flying this plane taking a look at that thing and saying, yeah, we want to go through that? Seriously, why would they aim for this thing? Wouldn't they consider the safety of the passengers first? Hey Frank, look at that.
Is that a Skygina?
Yeah, that's a Skygina. Isn't that awesome?
It's totally awesome.
It's so awesome. You dare me to go through it?
Yeah, I'll dare you to go through it.
I'm totally dare you to go through it. Go through it, man. I'm going through it.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, this is the best idea I ever had. But the mystery writer points out that they were all asleep when they went through it the first time, and so they all have to be asleep to get through it again. So they decide to put the pressure up to knock everybody out, but there's still another problem.
One of us will have to stay awake to turn the pressure up just before we fly through the rip. So one of us will have to die.
Not it. Actually, the British guy decides to sacrifice his life. I guess he's knocked off so many other people, it only seems fair. So everybody gets knocked out and he flies the plane through the rip.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
And of course, he ultimately disappears. Why the hell his clothes, shoes, and belt don't stay behind is anybody's guess, but who cares? They made it home. But is it really home?
But what do you see out the window? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, except for the obvious moving cars down there. Oops. They land the plane and everything seems deserted, but that's because they realize that time is catching up with them.
People, look at the new people.
Did you hear what she said?
Yes.
Is that who we are? The new people? Are we the new people?
Are we the new people? Are we the new people? We are! We are the new people! And the only way new people can celebrate is by doing a stereotypical freeze frame!
Yeah!
Oh, God, this was stupid. I mean, to its credit, it does keep you interested enough to want to know what's going on, as most Stephen King stories do. Some of the actors are pretty good too, but there's just so many goofy performances, nonsensical logic, bad effects, and just the stupidest letdown climax that it's hard to fully take it seriously. I mean, are you really telling me that giant mutant mudballs are eating all of the past?
Let's find out.
What are you doing here?
I'm sending you 45 minutes in the past to see if your theory's correct.
Well, do we have to?
Yes, hurry!
All right, keep your beard on.
Hey, this is your beer too.
Everything seems to be okay.
Yes,
Shit. Yeah, I thought we were supposed to eat 2:30.
We were supposed to eat 2:30. Well, maybe it was supposed to be 2:35.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 2:30.
Supposed to eat 2:30.
Never mind us. We're just giant floating malted milk balls here. We're nothing out of the ordinary at all. An everyday occurrence.
Yeah.
No, man, the sky giant is going to be pissed.
I'm blaming you.
Scaring the little girl! Lady!
Hey, you guys, since you've been so nice and waited after the credits, we have a special little thing for you. The That Guy with the Glasses Volume 2 DVD is coming out. It has all sorts of good stuff. It has a new Ask That Guy, a new bum review of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, a new How to Be a Pirate, and two nostalgia critics, two new ones. Yes, that's right. It has a review of a video game, but you have to get it in order to say what video game. And it also has a review of Reefer Madness, a classical film. It's wonderful, wonderful. But why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because you stayed after the credits. You're good viewers. You can pre-order it now. That's right. Pre-orders start March 16th and we'll ship them out March 27th. That's right. You get to see them before anyone else can see them. It's unbelievable. Now, when the DVD actually does come out, we'll have a commercial. We'll let you know. But this is for the people that actually waited till the end credits because you're so wonderful. You're so wonderful. I love you so much. So go. There's a link under there. You can get it. Go. Or you don't have to. Yes, you do. Go now!